SAUN Edward in your ear, 80cities1.com. We here in Las Vegas hosting the 30th annual Stellar Award. More interviews to come. Stay tuned. SAUN Edward in your ear.
I can't believe it. SAUN Edward has a morning show.
Hey, SAUN Edward in your ear, 1570 AM The Light. I'm here with the one and only legendary Ty Scott.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Doing good. How's it going, man?
Yeah, we're down in Las Vegas this weekend for the Stellar Award. It's something different.
Yeah. Been a lot of excitement in there,
Yes,
and
sir.
a lot of artists here, a lot of good singing, and I believe that great things are happening.
Now, Nashville to Las Vegas, the jump. Somebody said Vegas? Gospel artists? I mean, what do you think impact we can make here in Las Vegas?
Well, the gospel is needed everywhere, and Jesus said, you know, it's the sick that need a physician. So I see no problem with bringing the gospel to Las Vegas. In fact, I think it's a good thing to be here.
That's right. Well, you know, Christ went where the sinners were.
Right.
And they call Vegas the Sin City. So right where we belong.
Right, yeah.
Tell us about the new book you have out.
Well, I have a couple of books out. One is called Be Lifted Up, and it's a book on worship and the different ways we worship and why we worship, and biblically based. And then we have another book out that deals with Christianity from a perspective of what do you do, you know, when you get saved. You know, I think a lot of times we come into Christianity, we come to the Lord, and we're really excited, but then what's the next step? Where do we go from here? And so this book talks about prayer, how to pray, talks about fasting, talks about witnessing, talks about going to church. You know, you need a church home, you know. The Bible says, forsake not the assembling of yourselves together. You can't sit at home. You know, you get strength by coming to the house of the Lord with the saints. You know, iron sharpens iron.
And he said some words you often don't hear in ministry nowadays: fasting and witnessing. Those words are really lost in ministry now, it seems like.
Yeah, we need to, and I think that's one thing that strengthens your faith. And you know, if you notice, a lot of times when somebody first gets saved, they want to tell everybody, but after a while, they run out of people to tell, because now all their friends are saved, and everybody that wasn't saved, they don't want to have nothing to do with them no more. And so you got to go out and find some other people that are not saved. But sometimes we just gravitate to folk that like we are.
Our own circle.
Right.
You often hear in ministry going out to the hedges and highways to compel men to come.
Right.
So that's what you're saying, just going back out them hedges and highways, because they're still there.
Yes,
They're still
yes.
there.
And what that does, it not only helps win the loss, but it helps build your faith. You know, it's a win-win situation.
Yes, sir.
When you don't witness, your faith shrinks. But when you witness, you know, you have to be a class A hypocrite to be telling somebody else about Jesus, and you ain't living nothing, you know. I mean, it kind of makes you, you know.
Yes, sir.
Because folk ain't stupid, you know. They look at you and say, well, what are you doing, you know? And so it kind of, you know, makes you live the life that you're witnessing about when you witness.
But sometimes, you know, the Bible, you know, will be the only Bible that some might read.
Right. Absolutely true.
CEO, legendary man of God, record owner, entrepreneur, everything in gospel music. It's Ty Scott, y'all.
Yeah. Bless you, man.
It's SAUN Edward in your ear. You know, sometimes you can pause and just turn the camera towards him, and everybody say, okay, I know who that is, but I'm going to introduce him because he deserves it. Dr. Bobby Jones.
Well, that was nice. How you doing?
Good, man. It's awesome to know that you've been in the gospel genre, leading all of us into this place now. And we're just, you know, happy and just really thank God for a man of God like you, just leading the path,
Nice
knocking
of
on
you
walls.
to say that.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Now, gospel music, where are we at currently?
Oh man, we're all over the place. We're standing in the hall listening to some people sing on the inside, and it sounds nothing like the gospel music that I started, you know, in 1980. That shows that at least we're being creative, and as long as we follow the words that the Lord gives us to follow, we'll be okay with that. So I've made myself okay with it. You know, at first, you know how some of us kind of react when you hear hip hop gospel or some contemporary forms of gospel. We go, oh no, that's too secular. But then you have to consider, you know, God's in control of everything. So as long as it lifts him up, we're good.
Hey, man, being in Vegas for the Stellar Award weekend, 30th anniversary being in Vegas. Now, Vegas, Nashville, that's a major jump. Some might say, okay.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I did Vegas for 22 years with the Gospel Industry Retreat. We came twice a year and we did it here. And we did it here because this is one of the capitals for entertainment in the world. So we feel that God's got to be everywhere anyway. So here we are. So John Jackson and the Stellar Awards, they're neophytes. You know, we were here for 22 years. So it's a good thing. You know, some traditionalists, and rightfully so, will say, why go there and do it because of the entertainment that happens here and other things, but it happens everywhere.
Well, you know, even our churches day to day, we have the prostitutes and the drug dealers outside our doors. So what's the difference from being on?
That's a good job for us, isn't it? If we know they're right outside our doors, go out there.
Here's the highways.
Yeah, that's true.
God bless. We with the great and the visionary for gospel music across the country, across the world, across the waters. Hey, Dr. Bobby Jones.
You got it.
Hey, SAUN Edward in your ear, right here with the Shelby 5. What's happening, y'all?
Hey, what's up?
What's crazy? Hey, man, I'm loving you on a reality show, man. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
It's a fun experience. We really enjoy it.
Now you do a part-time beautician. Is that true?
Yeah, makeup.
Makeup. I know she's doing your sister up.
Yep, I did her makeup for her Sweet 16. So.
Mama's like, yo, bring it down a little bit.
She didn't want no lashes on her. I'm like, come on, put the lashes on the baby.
Blink. SAUN Edward. Now, how's it been having a camera in your life? And where you go to cameras, how's that been?
It's been a great experience. It definitely takes getting adjusted to, you know, but I think right now we're used to it, so it's been great.
Shelby 5 right here, SAUN Edward in your ear. And let me ask you a question, man. Now, your father really raised some quality young men and women. That's no play. But that type of teaching, you don't see it often anymore. But, you know, somebody laugh and giggle at it, but I think it's strong, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, honestly, I couldn't appreciate more the foundation that we've been built upon. It's made us who we are today. And, you know, today, man, the world needs strong men and women living for God. And our dad, he gave us a balance. He showed us how to live for God, but also have a good time doing it. And so, man, we have a certain freedom living holy, man, and it's awesome. We love it, bro.
Man, it's funny that not funny, but it's true that living holy is right. Yeah. And be an example across the country. You know, many people might like, yo, that's crazy, but no, it really is an example of living holy in this time here. Because God needs anointed men and women.
Exactly, that is so true, and we're just living to be an example for young people to let them know you can be holy, you can live for God, and still be fly and still have fun. You know, I think that's our message.
When they all fly, check them out. You see they fly now. They ain't just like the old church women anymore. But whatever, the way of holiness is right. I believe that, bro. I believe that. Now you leading the group, but Father kind of anointed you as the gifted child.
It's
you.
Him. People get us mistaken all the
man,
time. So
you look older, man.
He's a real talented one in the group.
Right.
No, that's wrong.
Now, Dad had an issue with you, I guess, doing some music with possibly a secular artist, secular producer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Tell them about it, Trent. What you feel about it, baby?
Well, you know, we feel like, you know, in order to reach this generation, you know, Don gave it actually a great example. He said, you know, if I'm picking a basketball team, I'm not just going to pick everybody that's, you know, the same belief as me. I'm going off of skill. Right. So our goal is to combine everybody and bring them into our court and release some music to those, you know, to our generation that can really touch their heart and touch their mind.
That's a blessing, man. What do you feel about that?
Trenton hit it on the head, man. You know, we want to produce some quality, fresh sounding music with the message of Jesus Christ. Right. So the message can't be compromised, like Dad said, and we totally agree with him. But let's package it in something so cold that the young people just rally behind.
You can't deny it.
Come on, baby, you can't deny the hotness. You know what I mean?
Say Jesus.
Jesus, come on, baby.
Let me ask you something now. I know in the television there, y'all already beautiful already, no doubt about it. What about the men? What's happening?
They keep us working out.
Right. Right. Well, I'm not dating anyone. I'm 16 years old, and I'm focusing on my education, on God, and on Shelby 5.
Right. What about you?
You know what? Me, I am in school. I'm trying to graduate. I'm about a year I have a year left, so I'm trying to graduate, and just music and church. I'm just so busy. I don't have the time.
I understand that. Hey, I told my daughter that. Take your time, young lady. Take your time. Now, you being a little old, I mean, hey,
Nope.
it's natural, right?
It is natural. I mean, and that doesn't deter us from, dating other people. But right now, I'm like everybody said, we're just focused on Shelby 5, education, and like Drew said, we ain't got time for that right now. We ain't got time.
Time for that. Hey, SAUN Edward in your ear. Thank you. Hey, SAUN Edward in your ear. We're here with the legendary Doug Williams. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing, sir?
Man, it's wonderful to see you.
It's a blessing to be
Hey,
here.
black don't crack at all.
It don't crack, man. You already know. You already know.
Yeah, but God has definitely, you see, has covered you and kept you just going in gospel music for so long.
There's no doubt, man. I really thank God for longevity. The Williams Brothers has been singing for over 55 years now.
Wow.
I started singing with the group when I was 5 years old, man, and God has just kept us. He's truly blessed us, and it's great that our music is still relevant and people still are being blessed, healed, set free, delivered by what it is that we do. So we give God all the praise and glory for that, man.
Being in Vegas for the 30th Stellar Awards this weekend, how's the experience been to you?
It's been awesome, man. We came to Vegas. We took it by storm with this gospel music, man, and just having the opportunity to have the 30th annual Stellar Awards being done here in the city of Las Vegas. It's phenomenal, man, and it's been great. I mean, it's been unbelievable.
Gospel music has definitely changed over the years, and some might say it kind of went beyond the gospel music.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
Well, this is how I feel about it. I mean, anytime a door can be open, anytime a door can be cracked, and gospel music can be exposed in areas where it hasn't been exposed before, I'm all for it, man. And there's no limit to what God can do. So if it has to be done through traditional music, contemporary
Hip-hop.
gospel music, hip hop, rap, whatever it is, man, jazz, if it's reaching somebody, then that's what it's all about, for the good and for the kingdom.
Hey, SAUN Edward in your ear.
I can't believe it. SAUN Edward's on the radio.